Welcome to Land Academy. I'm Jack Butala.
I'm Jill DeWitt.
We show you how to buy real estate for half of what it's worth.
And sell it on the internet really fast.
We are Jack and Jill,
and this is the Jack and Jill Show too.
With over 15,000 completed transactions, we're the experts at acquiring property.
Of all kinds, not just land.
For half price and flipping them for way more.
All right, let's get this show started.
Jack Butala and Jill DeWitt.
Happy Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah. And Friday, too.
Wait, Eve?
Oh, there's
Eve,
nothing
it's
getting
Friday,
done today.
Christmas.
We're the only ones working.
Christmas Eve. Yes. Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah.
What's wrong with us?
I don't know.
You know what was great is that we went to a 5-day show, 5 shows a week instead of 7. Remember that?
Exactly.
Man, that was better.
That was much better.
Welcome to our show. In this episode, Jill and I talk about LandPin.com and why our website works so well. So yours can too.
Yay.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landacademy.com online community. It's free.
Okay. Chip asks, do you find that 5-acre parcels sell quicker than 40 acres? Or do larger larger due to the affordability and a wider group of buyers? Or if you buy it right, does that even really matter? Boy, this is a good question.
It really is a good question, and there's multiple questions actually in the whole question. And if you buy it, and he's right at the end. Mm-hmm. If you buy it right, it's all going to sell. Mm-hmm. If you buy it wrong, it's all going to sell. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. It's going to take a lot longer. Mm-hmm. So we always talk about yield on acquisitions. We want to increase our yield as much as we can to buy good property cheap. Same thing with sales here. You want to buy the right property, but you do not want to own it for long at all. That's the whole key. What you're gauging against time. The money, the way we buy it, we don't even talk about that. The sales prices are always more than double than what we paid.
Exactly.
So there's no issues with that. So the general rule is if you're selling property for cash, the cheaper the better. Mm-hmm. So yes, 5-acre properties sell better. Mm-hmm. We try to target buying property for $500 to $1,000, 5 acres, and sell them for about.
How much cash? How much terms? Because there's two different.
I know, $2,000 to $4,000 for 5-acre properties. I love 5-acre properties.
Me too.
And I love 40s too.
Me too. It's like there's something about 5 acres for people when it seems manageable. I know my neighbors are not right on top of me, yet it's not like, it's a big piece of land.
5 acres is a lot.
It really is.
A lot of property.
Oh, remember we were driving around just here right where we live, and I was looking at this, they just leveled what used to be a home, and they're starting over, and I'm like, that's like a 0.1 maybe, and it looks big here at the beach.
I think it's 0.01.
Maybe. It's so funny. It's really small. I mean, small on the scheme of things, but you can do a lot with that. So back to what you said about 5 acres. Man, if we saw 5 acres here at the beach, Jack, I mean, it would be like huge.
I mean, churches are on a half an acre here. You know? Mm-hmm. No, so if there's 43,560 square feet in an acre, times 5, it's almost 250,000 square feet. And the typical home is what, 1,200 feet? Mm-hmm. So we're talking about 250,000 square feet for 5 acres.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
That's
so
true.
It's a big piece of property. Jill and I had a house on an acre in a nice community, in like a suburb of Arizona, and that's big. An acre is big.
It is big.
There's a lot of landscaping that went on.
Exactly.
Actually, way too much for our personality types.
Correct.
In fact, 0.
Yeah.
0.01 landscaping is too much for my personality type. So, and then there's term sales. If you're going to sell anything for $100 down and $100 a month that you can drive right up to and use that weekend, you're not going to keep it in inventory at all.
Correct.
You're going to sell it that minute.
Yeah.
There's a sales theory out there that I don't personally believe it, but nobody asks the price. They only ask for the payments. That's all they care about. Mm-hmm. Car manufacturers have caught on to that. So if you notice that.
Yeah.
You never see car manufacturer advertising, a commercial where they say this car's at $82,000. No,
exactly. No,
it's just
$99 $359 a month.
That's it.
We're seeing them all right now at Christmas time too. You're seeing the Lexus and the Mercedes. We're all going to put that under the tree because it's only $359 a month.
Yeah.
Or $899 a month. I don't know. It's the Land Rover or something silly.
on terms in general, terms property, the larger terms property is, I haven't never really closely looked at it. I just gut check it, and it sells fast. 99 down, 99 a month for a 40-acre property, and sell it for what, 18 to 20 grand. You're not going to keep that.
My favorite number is what we usually do is just $500 down and then $99 a month, and they can scrape together $500, and then I just got my initial investment back. Yeah.
So what's not part of this question is how they check out, and that's really material. So you want people, and this is going to lead us into the whole point here, to this episode. If you're collecting a down payment, you want to take that on their credit card, just like they're buying a pair of shoes. They want to click on your website and buy it.
Right.
And then in a larger acreage scenario, you probably go through escrow. That opens escrow. If it's a cash sale, you want to be able to collect 100% of the cash sale on their credit card after they've been drinking and it's the middle of the night.
Exactly.
Which happens.
Hopefully not the drinking part.
And then you have to refund it because the wife found out.
Exactly.
But that's part of doing business.
Hopefully not drinking. No, but they do. It's great. It's the greatest thing on the planet. You know, you wake up that morning, you're like, oh, look at that. And my checking account just went up $3,000. How'd that happen?
Exactly.
Bingo.
So it all sells. This is a takeaway. It all sells. It's just a matter of time. Maybe in some cases it takes 10 years if you buy it super wrong, but it will sell.
Exactly.
The ideal scenario is that you want to sell it before you even buy it. And that's how we do house deals, but that's a different topic. If you have a question or you'd like to be on the show, reach out to either one of us on landacademy.com. Merry Christmas, Jill.
Merry Christmas, Jack.
Today's topic, and this is the meat of the show, LandPin. Why our website works.
And in case it's new to you, yes, it used to be LandStay, and now it's LandPin. And I'm very excited about all of the things that we are doing with that website now.
Why the hell would they change the name of their website?
Right.
That's what half our listeners are saying right now.
Exactly.
Doesn't it go against everything you've ever heard? Branding and building things up? Well, here's why. LandWatch, a very, very popular place to post property, this type of asset or any kind of land, really pissed Jill and I off about 6 months ago.
That was just going to be me.
And I publicly,
right,
publicly promised the CEO and the owner that we were going to do everything in our power to take over their site. They're not land people.
They're not.
They're
they
sales
clearly
people.
are not in the business.
They're salespeople and IT people.
They're not out there to really help.
Idea what a land is. And then there's Land and Farm out there, and if you look at their website, it looks like they've slapped it up in a couple of days.
They messed up hundreds of people.
So
it made me mad, man.
Jill and I.
My people.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
Okay.
They messed with our people, man.
They messed with our people.
And that was it.
And Mama Bear came out and look out.
LandPin.com it's the same site where we sell our property. We converted LandStay over there. And we will allow, eventually, first we're going to release it to all of our members. They're going to post their property on there. And we're going to make it real easy for them to check out. And we're going to piles and piles of money and traffic on advertising we're going to spend to drive traffic there. And it will take, mark my words, within a certain amount of time, it will overcome LandWatch.
Yep. Bingo.
We've created an environment that is by land people, us.
For
works.
land people.
And that's what this show's all about.
By land people, for land people.
Yeah. Ooh,
Thank you.
I like that.
Like that? Just came up with that.
Oh.
That's it.
So we will incorporate our 16 years of experience selling property on the internet, and this site pulls out the stops. We expect it to double your sales rate as a member.
Yep.
And then a little later on, we're going to release it to the whole public.
Exactly.
For less than half of what LandWatch charges.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
In fact,
look out.
Closer to 1/10, and I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, it's going to be phenomenal.
So why, Jill, does our website, what's so unique about our website?
Well, one of them is that we are land people and we understand it. We know we're gonna make it easy for our people. We are making it easy for our people. Posting the property, it's not going to be as much work. It's going to be really good. There's going to be a lot of automated things that just happen for you.
That's right.
We're going to help you get set up and be ready to take payments quickly and easily, and have your buyers check out through our website. We're going to do marketing for you and help you.
If you're in this business at all, not just land business, but real estate, or if you're a real estate agent, commercial or residential, you know how long it takes to input a piece of property. It's awful. Mm-hmm. It can take days with certain MLSs to post it. Mm-hmm. And LandWatch makes it awful. And it takes,
it's so archaic.
We developed what's called a CSV import, and so it's just basically you put all the properties you own right in a spreadsheet and just hit the button, and they're all up there, and they're looking good and beautiful and the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we really, Jill and I spent a ton of money developing this website. Mm-hmm. And I was personally involved, or like every step of the way, to make sure that it's
well, because you know why? Because our properties are up there too, by the way. Let's just think about this.
Yeah.
That's really the reality. We're not here just to, and I hate to slam the other people / however. I'm not really happy with them. They're just not, they're not there. They're not there for the right reasons, and we are here for the right reasons, and we're doing this because it's our properties too, and it's our people too, and the more everybody sells, it's going to be fantastic.
That's right.
I'm so excited. We're not playing games. We're not messing around,
Our website works, so let's get into the meat of it here.
Yeah. Our
website works, and now your website, if you're a member, works because we can take credit cards. All right? That's a huge point. The way that one of the things that the website does is establish credibility. So you want positive presentation, and when we're sending all these mails out from an acquisition standpoint, all these offers to owners out, first thing people do is they get on, check your website to see if you're credible.
Right.
See if there's a lot of traffic, see if it looks professionally done, and all of that. So your website has to do that.
Right.
The other thing that all websites have to do is have either your logo, and I prefer a picture of who you are, and a real one, not some silly one. We have a monument area for our members where they can put all of that stuff, that information. You can see exactly your whole inventory. And it's really cool, actually. We've spent a ton of time trying to make you look as good as you can and make it easy for the buyer to get the information, as much information as they can, as quickly as possible, and click on that button to check out. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty darn excited. I don't get personally involved in some of this stuff. I have been because I am determined to take all the market share out of this.
Oh, I know.
I spent 10 to 14 hours a day on this, 7 days a week for the last 2 months.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny. I think this is something that was in the back of our minds that you and I kind of threw around, that, someday I'd like to be at this point, and we're gonna offer this kind of a product. And boy, what was it, September? So 3 months ago, they threw us for a loop, man.
Yeah.
And we said, all right, game on. Yep. Here we come. We're not messing around.
We could have sued them.
We talked about that. Yeah.
And you know what? I chose not to do that. But I'm not.
Forget it.
We're not going to just
We're taking the higher ground.
That's right, Jill.
Taking the higher ground and said,
right thing.
You can do whatever. And that's fine.
So those are a few things that we, it's not just our website, actually. Now it's your website. Yeah.
So yeah, our website is here for everyone, and I still want all of our people to have their own websites for their own online presence and all of that. It's all good, and in a perfect world, it drives traffic to each other. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Because some of our members specialize in certain types of properties, and so as people find you on LandPin, and then they go, they're doing all the vacation properties in the South that I like. You're gonna have your own buyers list. In a perfect world, when it's all going smoothly, our buyers list, you're gonna have our buyers list, which we're reaching people on your behalf, and then you have your buyers list. So it's all working together.
That's right.
Thank you. I'm excited.
I really am too. This is in true Land Academy form, we've spent the time and the money that's required to do this right, and to provide a truly unique product.
Right.
No one has a product like this. Exactly.
And another thing in true Land Academy form, like you just said, Jack, which I love, we want to know what you think. I mean, we really hear. We listen. I mean, our members who've been with us for a while know it. I mean, if you say something, all right, here it comes, we're going to do it. You know, why do we have this? Because our members asked for it. I mean, why are we doing this? Because our members asked for it. So if you have some comments about, as we're growing and making this better, you have some ideas, we listen.
That's right.
That's another thing. I can't call LandWatch and say, hey guys, well, I wish I could. Hey guys, you screwed up my postings, put them back. I've tried that. Didn't work.
Yeah.
But we listen.
Yeah. So all 15,000 of our completed transactions are up there. So if you're going to you're going to line your property up right next to our 15, 16 year experience and all of our transaction history.
Yeah.
So think about the SEO that's involved there. All of that free traffic you're going to get and exposure for nothing, just as a member.
Exactly.
And then we're going to pull in a lot of data from elsewhere on the internet, from other websites, from posting sites like Zillow and Trulia and things like that. And it's amazing.
And it's being linked to like social media. So with a click of a button, you can have your property shared in many different arenas.
You can share your property that's for sale throughout any group in Facebook. And if you know anything about Facebook, it's a huge marketplace for these types of assets because there's very specialized groups. There are rural land in Arizona group, like there are multiple groups for buyers for like that. So it's I expect amazing things. And then the other point too is that I just have a peeve about this. It's difficult to post property. It's time consuming. There's pictures involved and graphic sizes. We made that simple. You can literally post 1,000 properties if you have that many, and you have the data all lined up in a spreadsheet properly in seconds. Where that would have taken on LandWatch,
oh my gosh,
or Land and Farm, it would take you a week.
Year.
It would take you a week full time inputting separate stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm jacked.
You are jacked. I'm Jilled.
You're Jilled. Oh my gosh, we should start saying that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so Jilled. Well, they Jillify things.
Yeah. Sounds like thrilled, and it's the same thing. Thrill Jill.
Thrill with a J. Whoops, that's another show. Woo.
Join us in another episode where Jack and Jill discuss how to use information, that's me,
and inspiration and play on words, and that's me.
To get just about anything you want.
We use it every day to buy property for half of what it's worth and sell it immediately.
You are not alone in your disgust with LandWatch.
Oh my gosh.
Good show, Jill.
Thank you. That's so, hey, Friday before Christmas. Yeah. Yay. I'm so excited. Are you excited, Jack?
Yeah, I am. I'm excited to see the kids and all of that stuff.
Jack, so is there a special gift that you're hoping that's going to be under the tree?
Yes.
Can you share it with me?
I would like a real espresso maker. I've decided.
Okay. I guess I better get out and get some shopping done.
That's what I would like. I have everything else I want on the planet. Honestly, I do.
Good.
And I would have, if it wasn't so close to Christmas, I would have gone and bought that for myself too. But
I love it. Good. Thank you for sharing.
Information and inspiration to buy undervalued property.
Merry Christmas.
We are Jack and Jill, and this was the Cash Flow from Land Show. We are the experts at acquiring property
of all kinds, not just land,
for half price, just so we can flip it for way more.
And really fast. Thanks for listening. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.